This is going to be your last chance to still get a good entry in on the altcoin season that is about to start. In this video, I'll tell you exactly why right now is still a good time to enter, why altcoin season is starting, and how much money we are about to make with this alt season. Altcoins are literally set to explode, and right now is still your last chance to get a half a decent good entry in the market, because some of the altcoins are already definitely up significantly, but I do think right now is still a good time to enter because we are about to see so much more. Now, first of all, to get a good understanding of what's currently happening, well, we've been starting to long the market, specifically altcoins, in the last week. I think Ethereum has started its rally to 10k in the next couple of 3 months approximately, and like I've stated 1.5 months ago in this video here in the end of May, I've been explaining the real alt season is about to start within the next 1 to 6 months, and right now it's already starting. We are about to get a big breakout for the total tree. This is the crypto chart of all of the total cryptocurrencies combined, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, and this one is about to explode to the upside. If you remember it correctly, well, the Bitcoin price has been creating a huge cup and handle pattern on that weekly time frame. As you can see over here, we have been creating a big cup and handle pattern. Eventually, we broke this one out to the upside, and we sparked another insane rally to the upside for Bitcoin. Now, right now, pretty much the same exact thing is happening, but now for altcoins, the total 3, but also the total 2, and the exact money rotation is pretty much just happening because first Bitcoin explodes to the upside, then Ethereum goes, and then all of the other altcoins are going. That has exactly been the reason why I've been betting so heavily on Ethereum in the last couple of weeks, and why I've got this massive trade open over on weeks with right now 30k in margin, 85k in a profit, and also over on my Bybit account I've got this trade with 21k in margin, 59k in unrealized profit, and I've been already starting to scale out ever so slightly, but the real altcoin season is literally about to start. This is just a small leverage trade that we have been taking, but these positions over on weeks I'm looking to ride a lot further to the upside. I'm looking to ride until the end of this altcoin season. Now, pretty much just quickly going over exactly what is happening now. I've been going over everything for a very long time on my channel. Well, first let's talk about Ethereum, because the money rotation to Ethereum is starting. As you can see, usually the money always rotates first from Bitcoin to Ethereum, then to large caps, and then we see a full altcoin season. Now, right now, that rotation towards Ethereum is starting with the Bitcoin towards Ethereum chart starting this reversal to the downside, and whenever this chart is starting to go to the downside, well, money starts to rotate from Bitcoin into Ethereum. So that's exactly what's happening right now. On top of that, ETH BTC is starting to the reversal to the upside and is starting to break to the upside. Just like it did in 2017, we are seeing big ETF inflows to the Ethereum ETFs. The fundamentals are stronger than ever before, with the exchange balance reserves dropping massively and the total Ethereum staked is pumping massively, so there's going to be a supply shock incoming, especially with all of the institutions accumulating Ethereum heavily. This has been one of the major reasons why I've been so bullish on Ethereum in the last couple of weeks, and I think Ethereum will be initiating that altcoin season. Once Ethereum starts to explode, the money rotation is just going to be getting started, and money will inevitably rotate into altcoins. Like you can be seeing, institutions are massively buying Ethereum at this moment, and I do not think that these institutions are stupid. BlackRock has been buying a lot of Ethereum through the Ethereum ETFs, and ETH BTC is starting to show a lot of strength and is literally starting this big reversal finally from this big downtrend that we've been having. Right now, we can clearly see that ETH BTC has been creating a higher high over here, a higher low, and right now another higher high. So clearly we are trading in an uptrend again for ETH BTC, and I think this rally to the upside can all happen very quickly. Like, for example, we have seen in 2021, where this ETH BTC rally to the upside happened very quickly. For ETH BTC, we literally saw a 180% increase in 56 days. if we're going to be seeing something similar from of this current point on 156% increase in about 56 days, well, that is going to be putting us at the range highs again for ETH BTC in a span of 1.5 months. Now, just to take it a little bit more realistic, I do think that this move might be taking a little bit more longer. So maybe like a couple of months, 2 to 3 months. But this move can happen much quicker than a lot of traders actually realize. Now, for the Ethereum USDT chart as well, this is looking great. This chart is developing very nicely, huge liquidity wick to the downside. And what this chart reminds me of a lot is going to be the Bitcoin chart of last cycle. Just look at this chart and compare all of the similarities that we're currently seeing. First of all, we have seen this blow off top. Ethereum has also seen this blow off top. Then we saw a deep bear market, and then eventually a catch-up rally back to the upside, just like with Ethereum. A massive level of resistance getting created, just like with Ethereum. Then we saw a massive shakeout and a huge crash that nobody would have imagined, just like with Ethereum. And then after that huge crash, everyone is having PTSD. Nobody believes in altcoins anymore. Nobody believes in the cycle. And then, yeah, Bitcoin just blasted off to the upside. Right now, basically the same exact thing is happening with Ethereum, and if we do break above that 4K level, that is going to be the final level of resistance I think we need to break above, and then Ethereum is going to be spiking to the upside, just going to be starting this massive altcoin season, because this is just going to be the start and the beginning of the altcoin season. Whenever Ethereum is going to be spiking to the upside, well, all of the other altcoins are going to be following. The Bitcoin dominance is going to be initiating a reversal back to the downside, and whenever this move to the downside is going to be getting initiated, all of the altcoins are just going to be inevitably following. Now, one thing I do want to be showing you is that every single cycle we have seen an altcoin season and altcoin dominance spike during the end stages of a cycle. Right now, nothing is just going to be different. Okay, this cycle as well, we're just going to be seeing an altcoin season and altcoin dominance spiking during the end stages of the cycle. This is going to be the Bitcoin halving cycle profit indicator. So just based on the Bitcoin halving, extending that Bitcoin halving approximately 2 years in the future, as you can see, exactly 560 days in the future after the Bitcoin halving. That is usually where the cycle peaks, approximately more 1.5 years after the Bitcoin halving. Anyways, during this stage of the cycle, well, always altcoins tend to peak. And yeah, the altcoin seasons tend to get initiated, which I definitely do think will happen again, with Ethereum being the catalyst, with the Total Tree that is about to see this big breakout from the cup and handle pattern, with some of the altcoins definitely showing some strength again. For example, BNB breaking into new all-time highs. For example, XRP is dipping a bit right now, but has been showing a lot of strength for this cycle, with, for example, Cardano that has been showing a lot of strength in the last couple of weeks. And I think this is literally only just going to be the beginning of a big altcoin season that is about to start. And I think all of the altcoins that we're seeing over here on this list are about to explode. I myself am putting my money where my mouth is, because I've been opening up some huge positions over on weeks. For example, if I just remove my face cam, you can see over on here this Ethena position, 72k in a profit already. I've been opening up these positions all in real time. I've been sharing every single little thing in my platinum group, which is completely free to join, where I'm sharing all of my trades. And yesterday I've shared that I'm going to be increasing my Ethena position, and after that Ethena has been absolutely exploding. I'm sharing all of my altcoin buys, I'm sharing all of my trades I'm currently doing over on weeks, and I'm going to be printing a lot of money over on this week's account. So make sure to check out all of the links down below to join the platinum group and to start trading over on weeks if you want the best possible bonuses out there in the crypto world, the lowest crypto trading fees, and also even a 25% fee discount with my specific link down below. I'm going to be benefiting a lot from this coming altcoin season. I'm going to be trading altcoins. I'm going to be buying a lot of altcoins. I'm going to be buying smaller cap. I'm going to be buying meme coins, definitely during this stage of the cycle where retail is going to be coming back, during the near end of this stage where institutions are literally embracing Ethereum and starting to buy a lot of Ethereum. Well, during this stage, I do not think that you want to be missing out. So yeah, just creating this very quick, urgent update video. I think this is an urgent time for this last moment we're having. Maybe in the coming few days we're still going to be seeing a bit of a dip, but I really think we're coming to the near end of this cycle, and an altcoin season, it's not going to be a matter of if, but more when. And I think during this stage, time is running out and it can be literally starting any moment now. Maybe it's still going to be extended for a few more days, maybe 1 more week, 2 more weeks, but definitely if and when we're going to be breaking outside of this total 3 neckline, above this level of resistance, well then everything is about to explode in my personal opinion. Of course, no financial advice. Anyways, check out all of the links below. And with that being said, I'll check you out in another video later.